All right, it's part three. Holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. Yeah, that would have been my idea for the Matrix movie. And my idea was in Zion. You have a new generation of Zion. You're saying Morpheus has kids, has great grandkids. They're living in that new generation. He had a kid with Naomi. That was my idea. And then you have the grave of Morpheus and Naomi. Oh my god, yeah, Morpheus was the great. You have the grave of Neo. Yeah, Neo was the one. He saved us. Yeah, that was. Oh my god, you're Ivan Creative. Yeah, that was my idea, obviously. And Morpheus is great. Morpheus is great. I don't know, great grandson is pretty much the new leader of Zion, and he's also a badass. He's the one who helps find Neil too, the new one. That was my deal. So pretty much, VJ lives in Zion, and pretty much she ends up meeting the Oracle. She gets freed, obviously. She ends up meeting the Oracle, and the Oracle tells her who the one is, and that's how she ends up. That's how she ends up warning me, who is the new one, obviously. And Morpheus is a great grandson, whatever it is. 100 years is what grandson, right? Yeah, grandson is what he's like the new leader of Zion, and then and Naomi and Morpheus that's that are the mother and father, obviously. Holy shit, yeah, and Zion is at peace for 100 years, and then there's a glitch in the something crazy happens. There's a glitch in the Matrix, deja vu. Something changes in the system, obviously, and Agent Smith comes back. Yeah, and the moment Agent Smith comes back, the Oracle and the Architect recreate the one. But even though they recreate the one, okay, Agent Smith does not know who the one is, but he eventually finds out who the one is. Ivan, how does he find out who the one is? I don't know. I didn't really think about it, but all I know is that he eventually finds out who the one is. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. So when the new one is a kid, a bad kid in school, he gets into a fight. Eventually, they Sam's the principal office, and you have cops. You have cops. I don't know. He gets caught with like a hacking thing, and it's illegal. You can't do this. And he has a meeting with the cops, and they see him, and they like don't. This is illegal. You know what I'm saying, but they don't know that kid's the one. It's not until he's older they find out he's the one. Obviously, and they try to kill him. And hence why what the girl who would be Vija, my wife, obviously she warns me, obviously, and she warns me. And I eventually my mind eventually gets freed, and I die in the end, and I see Neo and the light. And he's like, I was a former one before you. You know what I'm saying? Now get up. And he gets up. And I'm saying, yeah, that was my day. And he becomes the one. Yeah. Except this one has more has I don't know. Keanu Reeves says you're more powerful than I can ever be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like so. My deal was the new one, the seventh one has like even more better powers than even Neo. He has better powers than even Neo, and the Smith, the virus Smith that hacked into the Matrix is more powerful than the former Smith. You see what I'm saying here? He's very powerful. Yeah, he somehow he found a way to update himself. You know what I'm saying? When he was destroyed by the machines. Yeah, obviously, right? So my idea was pretty much when the virus Smith hacks into when the virus Smith hacks into what hacks into the system, the Oracle and the Architect make a deal with the machines, and then they recreate the one. Obviously, you can something like that. They recreate the one. He's like, you want to recreate? Yeah, I want to. The anomaly code. We need to recreate it, and they recreate the one. Yeah, and he's born. He's born in what? I don't. I what was your idea for his birth? I don't know, but it's something obviously special. Obviously, and the one is born in the Matrix. You see what I'm saying? That was, I knew, and he got his life as a kid. He's a dishwasher. He rushed out of school. He's a dishwasher when he's an adult. Yeah, that was my deal. Obviously, and he obviously eventually loves that. He eventually falls in love with that girl. Obviously, I'm thinking VJ having a gothic look. Holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, that was my idea. She has a gothic look. You know what I'm saying, and my idea was he has like a white robe, obviously, and in the third movie he has a big beard. As he grows in power, he gets this. I get Ivan. Yeah, it's kind of like Zanus. Yeah, I get some of my stuff from Zanus, obviously, but it's a totally different story. In the third movie, he grows his beard. He grows like a beard. He has like a full beard and as the one, and he's full power and he's kicking ass. Yeah, yeah, and he's kicking ass. Yeah, that was my oh my god, that sounds like an amazing movie. Yeah, but I told you, because Hollywood made that Resurrection movie, They fucked everything up for me, man. They fucked everything up, man. That's why I'm pissed off, obviously. I was even thinking of purchasing the rights of Matrix after Last Hope for Zanus and doing a 3-movie trilogy. I was thinking of doing that, but because they made that Resurrection movie, guys, they ruined everything, man. They ruined everything. Fucking, they ruined, yeah, Ivan, that was terrible, yeah, man. That Resurrection movie was terrible. They ruined the originals, the story of the originals. The story is so fucked up, I can't even, yeah, Ivan, you can't, yeah, because they made that Resurrection movie, I can't do the my movie because it fucks up my story. Because my plan was it's like 100 years later, you know what I'm saying? And you have Morpheus's grave, the great Neo. They talk about him, Naomi. They have great grandkids, obviously. A new generation of people in Zion. Matrix is at peace. Deja vu. Well, in the Matrix Resurrection, they have this what? They have this what? This semi Morpheus, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They fucked everything up, man. This Neo who's like, it's everything is just fucked up, man. Yeah, I mean, they fucked up everything. Yeah, they fucked up everything. Hence why I will not. Hence why I will not be doing that Matrix series, guys. That would be cool seeing Ivan in the Matrix kicking ass. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But because Hollywood fucked everything up, I would no longer be purchasing the rights. For me to purchase rights off Matrix will cost me billions, like $3+ billion. The movie will cost me a good like $3 billion around. The Matrix franchise is worth a good $2.53 billion. The movies did about $2 billion in the box office as a whole. So did about 1.7 billion. Yeah, it's worth about $2.5 billion. Hollywood would gladly give me the rights for Matrix. I told you I am not purchasing the rights off Warner Bros. For Matrix as they ruin that franchise. I am not gonna fix your mess. No way. I can't fix that mess. I am not gonna fix your mess, man. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, I'm creative. That was my idea for the Matrix story. Yeah, man. But either way, I have my 5 movies planned. You see what I'm saying? I have my 5 movies planned. You see what I'm saying? I have my 5 movies planned, obviously. So even though that Matrix series won't happen, you have my 5 movies. Why don't you purchase the rights of the Matrix after? I told you I can't do the story because Hollywood fucked up the story. My plan was to have, I told you my story, and we get it, yes, Hollywood fucked up the story, man. Because they made that Resurrection movie, they fucked up everything. I can't make the movie anymore. I'm sorry, guys. But there's a high chance I'll do Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my 5 movies. Yeah. But yeah, going back to my Last of Us movie, the reason why, there's many reasons why you're looking at a better soundtrack than Lord of the Rings, man. You know how Lord of the Rings, you have that amazing soundtrack? You're looking at a better soundtrack for Zanus. Because I'm going to tell Hans Zimmer, look, man, I want you to compose some amazing, nice music for Xanius Young, Tactius the First, when Tactius is born, Queen Sarah, the Xanians, the Wolves. Yeah, okay, guys, don't worry. Yeah, look, man, I want a better soundtrack than Howard Lord of the Rings. And he composes a better soundtrack than Howard. And I'm going to tell the singers to play this Tactius song. You know what I'm saying? His name is Tactius. His name is Tactius. Oh, shout to him, Tactius. Adonais, Tactius. Oh, shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Adonai, shout to him, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Adonai, shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him. Holy shit, you're creative. Yeah, man, that's my idea for. That's a beautiful song. Yeah, that's my idea for the Tactics song. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the singers, look, man, sing something along these lines for the Tactics song. You know what I'm saying? I'll have Hans Zimmer compose the theme, but I want them to sing that Tactics song. You see what I'm saying? I won't have that be the Tactics theme. No, I will have Hans Zimmer compose the Tactics theme, but I want them singing this song when he's fighting the demons. You know what I'm saying? When he, I don't want to spoil the story. Tactius finds in ancient Gilead City, Tactius finds out his destiny. He finds out who he is. He's fighting. He feasts and the devil bats. I don't want to spoil the story for you. And you play that nice music. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting these demons. Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Adonai, shout to him, Adonai, shout to him, Lord, shout to him, shout to him, Lord, shout to him, shout to him, Lord, Adonai. Yeah, holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, you look at amazing soundtrack, man. Yeah, man. That's why imagine me, God in the flesh, fighting these demons and they're playing that song, man. That's why Zane's be what the best story ever told in the motion picture. Fighting devils, man. That's why you guys are gonna cry for me and the men. Because that's why you're looking at a powerful story. You have an innocent kid born. He doesn't know about the Devil Wolf King. He's innocent. He leaves the walls. He finds he's a cocky guy, obviously. Then later on, he's more mature, like Passion of Christ. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting the devil himself, and you have this tactics song, man. Look at an amazing movie, man. Yo, even Peter Jackson, Ivan, you wrote a masterpiece, man. Yeah, I wrote a masterpiece, man. Better than even Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna tell Peter Jackson, hey Peter, this is my idea for the tactics song. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, that's a nice song. You should tell them that. That's a good song, Ivan. Holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. Yeah, I'm very creative now. We're like, yo, Ivan, you can direct your own movie. I'm like, look, man, I know I can direct my movie, but I don't have experience. Look, man, Peter, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't doubt your. He obviously doesn't doubt. So he knows. Look, Peter, you directed a masterpiece. You can easily direct my Zan story. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, Zan's Lord of the Rings was a masterpiece. Do the same thing for my movie. As long as you co-write it with you take your notes, and you do the concepts with me together. We know the same vision. You know what I'm saying? We study together. You know what I'm saying? You will get a good movie. Obviously. Hence why I'm gonna watch movies. I'm gonna watch Prince of Egypt, Young Messiah, and Passion of Christ with Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson. That way we can get some good ideas for all these scenes, man. Okay, this is my idea for Young Tactics, something like Young Messiah. He's an innocent kid. You know how you get that innocent vibe from Young Messiah? Okay, Peter, let's watch this. Okay, all right, we'll watch it, okay, you know what I'm saying? We watch Passion of Christ. I'm thinking something like this for mature Tactius. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking something like this for the agony in the garden, and then you watch Prince of Egypt. I'm thinking something like this for the exodus of Sapphius when they cross the western cursed Gilead Mountains. That way you give Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson good ideas. Okay, all right, I get it. Yeah. Give them ideas that way they know, man. That way you help them out. Because I don't want you ruining my masterpiece, man. Xanus is my fucking masterpiece. I don't want you ruining that story. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you ruining that fucking story. It's a masterpiece. I don't want you ruining that story. You see what I'm saying here? I don't want you to ruin the story. Yeah. Holy shit, in that song. I love that song. Yeah. Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Adonai. Shout. This is top notch. Shout to him, Lord. Shout to him, Lord. Adonai. Like, holy shit, that's amazing, Ivan. Yeah. 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 You see him fighting, you get this nice music. That's why you're looking at what the best story ever told, the motion picture, man. You got your eye, I can see for sure. Yeah, you know how top notch my Zane's will be. You're looking at a masterpiece. Because I was born, I'm a creative genius. I was born with a gift. Yeah, Ivan, we know you're creative. Yes, I'm creative. Like there's a reason why I can easily come up with great stories. I have what happens. I have all these pictures in my mind. I have an idea, and I just come up with a great story. Because I'm born with a gift. I have all my 4 movies planned, man. I know all my 3 movies planned. I know what I want all my movies to be about. See what I'm saying? The Great Escape, They're Unique, I know what I want all those stories to be. I haven't really thought about the Western Gangster movie, but I know what I want my 3 movies to be about. See what I'm saying? And by the time I film the Him That movie, I will start thinking about what I want the Western Gangster movie to be about, obviously. I'm thinking of a gang war going on in the Western world, something crazy. Gang war over money, you know what I'm saying? Shipments, all that stuff, like that gang war. See? I'm thinking for the Western Gangster movie, me and VJ are what? We move into this town, obviously, and we're caught up in this gang war. We get somehow caught up in the gang war. I don't know, their money, or something like that. That's my idea. You know what I'm saying that's all I can think of right now. I can't. Yeah, we get caught up in this crazy gang war in the Western world, with something to do with money, drugs, or something like that. Yeah, we get caught up in the gang war. That's my idea. And we end up working for a gang. That's my idea. We move into a town. We're new. We end up working for the gang. And there's a gang war going on. Yeah, that's my idea. Yeah, me and Visa, we move into this town, and then we end up joining a gang. Obviously, and we get caught up in a gang war. Obviously, see what I'm saying? Her? That's all right. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's I'm thinking something like that for the Western Gangs movie. We move into this town and we join this gang. That's my deal. And we're in the midst of it. We get caught up in the gang war. A gang war going on in the Western world. And there are a lot of action scenes. Think something better than Unforgiven. All you guys you saw Unforgiven. Unforgiven was an amazing movie. Think something better than that, man. Because I'm making the movie for like 680 million. Think something top notch. And by then you're looking at like 16K Blu-ray, 8K Blu-ray by then. Look at something top notch. And Shia LaBeouf and Leonardo DiCaprio are perfect for that movie. I can have Shia LaBeouf be the leader of one of the gangs, and I can have Leonardo DiCaprio be the leader of one of the gangs, and Shia LaBeouf I can have him be one of our friends, and he also works in the gang too. He's badass in the movie, you know what I'm saying? He's a gunslinger, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, Ivan, your Zayn story sounds amazing. Yeah, you're looking at a masterpiece, guys. Trust me, once you read my book, you will see what I mean. I wrote a masterpiece. When you start, at first you're like, oh, it seems simple. Once you start thinking about the plot, the beings watching Tactius and Eretet, and you start to think about the plot, it's time. You start to think about it, you're like, holy shit, this is a masterpiece. Yeah, man, I wrote a masterpiece, man, because I'm a creative genius. I was born with a gift. I even have ideas for fucking Matrix, man. That's how fucking creative I am. But I told you, I am not making that Matrix franchise. I'm not purchasing the rights, as Hollywood ruined what they ruined everything. They ruined the whole story. You can't fix that mess. Hence, what? I am not making that Matrix movie. As a Wachowski, as what Warner Bros. Pretty much fucked everything up. As the whole Matrix Resurrection was a cash grab. As the Wachowski's brothers slacked off in that movie, man, because that movie was terrible, man. You know, okay, fuck this. Let's just make a shitty movie, and hopefully everyone around the world buys it. Let's just put the Matrix tag on it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everyone buys it. You know what I'm saying, and then it flopped. It lost money, man. Matrix Resurrection flopped. It lost money. You see what I'm saying? It lost money because the movie was terrible. It was a terrible movie, man. Oh my god. It was fucking terrible. Yeah. The Wachowski sisters are gifted, obviously, as the Matrix movie is very, very complex and understandable. Like I don't know what they were drinking when they wrote that script, man. Because Matrix Resurrection was terrible. Oh my god. Even worse than The Hobbit, man. Even worse than the Star Wars sequels, and the Star Wars sequels are a mess. You see what I'm saying? Force Awakens is pretty good, but the other two were pretty messy. The Star Wars sequels were a mess, and yet even that's better than Matrix Resurrections. Matrix Resurrection was terrible. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It was a bad movie, man. Yeah. Holy shit, I love that Shelter Him, Lord song, Ivan. Yeah, you're looking at it. Hence why I'm going to tell the singles, look, man, this is my idea for the Taki song. Let them know that way they can, okay, Ivan, I get your point. Yeah, come up with a nice, beautiful beat and sing that song, man. You know what I'm saying? His name is Tactius. His name is Tactius. Oh, shelter him, Lord, shelter him. You know, do something like that. You can do something like that when he's born. You have that nice music. You know what I'm saying? So my idea for the beginning of the movie, Ivan, you know how you want the movie to start? Yes, I want the movie to start. It says warning. You get the credit. You click play. Obviously, you get what? You get this nice music. You see the sunset. The sun. You look at the sky. You see the sunset. You get that music. You know what I'm saying? And it transfers to Sarah in her womb. And Sarah in her chambers, and she's pregnant. She's about to give birth. Maramis, Cassius are there. Obviously, their mothers are there. Cassius' mother's there, and then Queen Sarah is like, "Where's Tactius? Like you're about to give birth, my queen." You know, she's like, "Where's Tactius?" So yeah, he mentioned taking a walk along the walls. Why is he taking a walk walking on the walls? Because what? His son's about to be born. Obviously, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And then Labia tells Cassius, "Okay, we'll go get him." You know what I'm saying? And it transfers to Takia's feet walking up the stairs. You got this music? Holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. Yes, you can see what I'm saying. He walks up the stairs and he walks along the walls, obviously, and you see him looking. You know what I'm saying? You hear like the eagle cry, the eagle bird cries. And all of a sudden, you hear what? You hear a noise in the background. My Lord Tactius. It's Cassius and Maramis. Your son's about to be born. You know what I'm saying? And you see him. He's like, right now. like, yeah, now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when he walks up the stairs, and it zooms into his feet, you see the guards bowing their heads, Your Highness, you know what I'm saying? And he scrolls along the walls, and Maramis, I'm like, Tachys, your son's about to be born. He's like, now? He's like, yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying? And then he looks up to the sky, and there's a visible face, a quick second visible flash of a face staring at Tachys, with a serious stare, and Tachys looks at the face like it's time. Ivan, what do you mean it's time? I don't want to spoil the story. You'll see that when you read the book. And it transfers to them the Maramis, Tachys, and what and Cassius. They arrive to Sarah's womb. Sarah is about to give birth. You see Tachys smiling with joy, and you get the biology of Sarah's womb. You know when you get the biology of a child inside the mother's womb. I want them doing that, and you hear the heartbeat of the baby. You know what I'm saying? And you hear her in pain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get that Tachys song. His name is Tachys. His name is Tachys. Oh, shout to him, Lord. You know what I'm saying? You get, and the baby's about to be released in his womb, yeah. And when Tachys holds the baby, he's smiling with joy. Because Tachys is special, obviously. I don't want to spoil the story for you. He's smiling with joy, yeah. Holy shit, I'm creative. Yeah, that's my idea for the beginning of the movie. Yeah, I'm fucking creative. Yeah, I know how to tell a good story. Yeah, man. You guys can see what I'm saying. Yeah, we can see. Yeah, you can see what I'm saying. You know. Yeah, you know how. Yeah, all right. That sounds amazing. Yeah. And that's why Peter Jackson, like, yo, Ivan, you can direct your movie yourself, man. I'm like, no, Peter, I don't have any experience. And you directed Lord of the Rings. You know what you're doing. There's no excuse. Yeah, and I know. Yeah, you know. You directed Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. You know what you're doing. As long as you take your notes, you'll be fine. You take your notes, you'll be fine. And you listen to what I tell you, you'll be fine, obviously. Listen to my ideas about when we do the concept arts. As long as we do the concept arts together, we have the same vision. Okay, young Tachys, he's innocent. I'm saying, yeah, you will get a good movie, obviously. Peter, all we have to do is follow the story and we'll get an amazing movie. Yeah, Ivan, all we have to do is follow the story. Yes. All you have to do is just follow the story and you'll get an amazing movie. I know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying here? I know what I'm doing. Give me a sec. I'll be back, guys.